Welcome to your daily dose of Carolina bays.
In 1954, Charles Wythe Cooke, who had a long career in the U.S. Geological Survey, published a professional paper proposing that liquids moving in a curved path react in the same way as solids, although the manifestation appears different because the particles of a liquid are able to move independently of one another. So, if the plane of rotation of a liquid is tilted, the circular orbits of the particles are distorted into ellipses. Cooke made the bold statement that the proportions of the ellipse projected from a precessing eddy are such that the ratio of the shorter diameter, b, to the longer diameter, a, equals the cosine of phi, where phi is the angle of the latitude. The proportions of the ellipse corresponding to a fixed eddy are represented by the equation b over a equals the sine of phi. In 1956, Frank Melton from the School of Geology and Geophysics at the University of Oklahoma wrote a rebuttal to Cooke's paper in which his principal conclusion was that the Aeolian and Lacustrine gyroscopic theories that had been proposed for the formation of the Carolina bays failed to predict the aspect ratios of the bays, their orientations, and the creation of overlapping bays.
The next episode has a surprise.